Everybody, whole week's gone by so quickly. Can you believe it? I can't believe it either. I blink and the week's gone again, and then every week I have all these things planned of what I'm going to do during the week, and then the week ends and the week comes around again and I haven't achieved any of the things that I've written out. So and it just gets added to my list every week. So it's wonderful to have you all on here this evening. Just wait for some of you to jump on. I've got a feeling we're going to be quite busy this evening. I can see there's a number of you jumping on right now. So let me know where you are watching from. Let me know that you have liked and shared this live feed. And pop your questions down there in the comments section there. So good evening, Sam. Good evening, Ishika. Thank you for joining me. Kelly, hello. I think Julie's going to join us this evening. I'm hoping she's joining us. So we'll just wait for Julie to jump on as well. Spirit's starting on me already. My nose is getting itchy already. It always tells me that Spirit is around. Hello, Jessica. Good evening, Storm. Hello. Now, okay, well, here we go. Everybody's jumping in. Just to let you all know, just to remind you all that I am streaming to multiple platforms this evening. So if you're in a channel that looks like there's only a couple of you watching and I'm ignoring you, it's not the case. I am streaming across multiple platforms, so I would encourage you to go on and watch it from the Psychic Pinups Facebook page. And if you already haven't liked the page, please click like or follow. I think they've changed it again. I haven't even got the option there where you can like the page anymore. I think it's just follow. They've changed it all. So follow the page. Thank you. Oh, Julie's just popped on. So any comments you are seeing from the Psychic Pinup is coming from Julie. She moderates my page. She helps me out on these live feeds every Tuesday evening. And again, just a little heads up, if we do get some pesky little visitors on our live feed this evening, aka trolls, scammers, whatever you want to call them. I have been known to call them dickheads, but you call them what you wish to call them. Please just ignore them. Just treat them like you can't even see them. They are invisible. We'll take care of it from our end. They're just looking for some fuel to fuel their egos. How's that? Maybe this evening, let's talk about ego. Maybe that's the theme this evening. There's always a theme when we do readings. So maybe this evening it's all about ego. And I don't mean that in a nasty way. We all have ego. Our ego is there to protect us. And particularly myself as a medium, I have to be quite mindful of that. I need to somehow remove my ego when I do readings. The minute I allow my ego to take over my readings, that's when I get in my head and I'm not being true to spirit. I allow the energy to flow through me, and it does come with a bit of training. It's you can get really into it, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Who else have we got on here this evening? Hello, Lisa. Deisha, hello. Emma, hello. Who else have we got? Shani, hi. Wendy, hi. Sally, hi. How are you? Now, we are going to be doing some phone readings this evening as well. I will put can't even talk. I've got somebody here trying to come through who can't talk. So we'll see how we go with that one. Somebody who had problems with their speech towards the end. They couldn't articulate their words and they could not get their tongue around certain letters. And we'll see where we go with that later on. Now, just before we do get started in all of this as well, there's just some dates I've got coming up. Oh, look, got the same hairstyle. Oh, look at that. I've got different clothes on. That's good to see. At least I'm wearing something different. Now, Goulburn, I was in Goulburn last week. Coming up for this weekend, Bathurst. So Saturday evening, I will be at Bathurst Panthers with the mediumship show, the platform, Whispers from Spirit. I will be working alongside 3 other mediums. God, see, they're taking my mind away from me again. Sorry, guys. Sorry, they're pretty strong tonight. Let me start again. I'll be working alongside 3 other mediums. Okay, the Divine Channeler, Elizabeth Bradshaw, and the 3 of us, 4 of us all up will be doing that show, 2-hour show. And the following day, I will be at the Living Wellness Expo again at Bathurst Panthers for private readings. Now, the doors open for the expo at 10:30, I think it is. Don't quote me on that. You may need to go over onto the Living Wellness page and have a look at that. I understand that there are still tickets available for the show on Saturday night. Again, those tickets can be purchased through Living Wellness. So pop on over to the Facebook page there where you will get more detail. Now, next week, we've got the big trip. I'll be taking the big hike out to Broken Hill. Scott, you've jumped in just at the right time, mate. Have you got your outfit ready? Tell us what you're wearing. Have you taken a photo? I think we need to put it up here so everybody, I always say caring is sharing. No, so I can't even talk. Sharing is caring. See, this is what's coming through. Somebody's got really muddled before they pass. They could not articulate their words. Everything's going all over the place. So I said, I'll see where we're going with this. Thank you for that. Oh, see, and now here we go. Right on cue, she's come in as well to make an appearance. So she was asking me all about it before. She was nag. Are we going on TV? I'm like, yes, here we are. And here she is. There you go, Roxy. There's your fans. Right. Now, hi, Jessica. Hello. Kath, hello. Tony, good evening. Now, just note those dates down there. As I was saying, Broken Hill, not this weekend, next weekend. I'm traveling out there. I think I'm going to go through on the one hit. So that will be probably the Wednesday or the Thursday. I'll be driving straight through and I will be out there all weekend. Have we got any Broken Hill people on here? I was trying to get the organizer of the festival on this evening. She was going to come on here and talk about the festival, but she did get a little bit tied up with other commitments this evening. So hopefully we can get her on next week to talk about the festival. It is a big lineup, huge lineup, and I've got main stage one evening audience show, and I've just apparently I'm doing running a workshop as well with that on the Sunday, I think it is. I just need to get the details with that through. So if we have any Broken Hill people out there watching this evening, private message me. I can give you those details as well as the details for my private readings. Now, also, I will be back in Canberra, my Canberra people. I've just released another date in Canberra for the 14th of September. That is a Thursday. I'll put that up this afternoon, so bookings are now open for that. Goulburn, I'm sorry, I put that date up on Friday night. I think it was for the 15th of September, and they booked out overnight. I'm sorry. So just watch the space, and I will announce another date in Goulburn shortly. Who else have we got on here? Now, I do ask that you like and share the live feed, guys. Just let me know that you have put that in the comments section there, along with your questions and or comments. Bear in mind, I cannot answer medical or legal questions on these live feeds, and I do prefer to work with direct questions. If you ask me for a general or what do I see, I will give you exactly what Spirit's wanting you to know, and it may not be why you are on here watching. And also mediumship, I try to keep that to a minimum on these because I do need instant feedback, and we do have a lag on the live feeds. I am sorry, but obviously if Spirit does come through, I'm more than happy to bring them through for you, but it's just something I personally choose to steer clear on these live feeds. I just try to get as much out of this and as many questions answered as possible for everybody. I like everybody to get something out of this. Right, okay. What are you saying there, Trina? Our loved ones passed in 2020. Now we found each other. I'm not quite understanding the question there, darling. I'm sorry. Who else have we got? Oh, yes, see, everybody's talking to you, Roxy. They're all saying hello to you, Roxy. Who else have we got here? Scott, are you actually wearing a dress, Scott? I was actually envisaging you in a pair of hot pants, to be honest with you, with sequins, red sequins. I really did. Dress, by all means, take a photo, send it to us, please. Who else? Okay. Good evening, Cameron. Apologies, you're late. Better late than never, my friend. Kelly, hello. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Caroline, good evening. Hang on, I've got to scroll right down here. I didn't realize I was so far up the screen. Okay, interesting. I'm also broadcasting to YouTube as well if anybody's having problems on Facebook and you need to pop on over to somewhere, YouTube, you can see me on there. Okay. So, Trina, you're just saying our loved ones passed away. I'm still not. Is there a question with that, or because again, if you're giving me two-part questions on here, you comment and then it goes like that because I'm screaming. See, I can't even talk. I am streaming to multiple platforms, so I'm seeing questions come from and comments come from everywhere. So I'm not ignoring people. If I can't see them, I can't see them. Okay. Now, Cameron's asking, what should I know about my love life? I'm just hearing the word breathe, actually. Breathe, and I'm also hearing the word authentic, and you be you. Now, how long have you been seeing this person for? I feel like there's something new for you, or if they're not in the picture, it's something that is coming into your life, but it's like, I feel like you need to stay grounded, and I do actually feel like you need to keep reminding yourself that you come first, if that makes sense. You need to be an authentic version of you, because later on, if you then become that authentic version of you, that person's not seeing you from day dot, and it's a different Cameron, if that makes sense. So if you can just let me know, I'll just keep moving on there. Who else? Okay, again, please, people, no mediumship this evening unless I have spirit right here. I'm telling you now, okay, 6 years. Okay, there is something here about you needing to be authentic, okay, and you being you. Okay, so you're asking me what do I need about love life. All I'm hearing is that I feel like authentic, and you may not be, you may be missing out on being you. That's the only thing that's the thing that's popping into my head here. So are you not being heard, or do you feel like you need to be justifying yourself? Okay. Now, again, okay, I'm getting a lot of people asking about messages from, it's all mediumship. I do not really do mediumship on these live feeds when it's because of the lag. I come through with evidence. I need you to say yes or no straight away. And from me talking, it's 30 seconds before you hear me, and then I've got to wait for you to reply. There's another 30 seconds there. So I just ask that you be a little bit mindful with that, guys, okay? And I am asking for direct questions. Now, also, when I talk about mediumship, I have to keep saying I have here that there is somebody here who had problems either articulating their words, getting their words back to front prior to passing. Okay, now I know that this person belongs to somebody here. If you can let me know. Who else have we got here? Cameron, thank you so much. That makes so much sense. Yeah, just so long as you understand that, lovely, because I just feel like you've lost you, and you need to come back to you. Okay, and singing. Okay, I'm going to have all these Priscilla references this evening. It's got nothing to do with you, Cameron. I'm sorry. It's only because I'm going to Broken Hill next week. I'm just hearing I've Never Been to Me, or that song that they sung on Priscilla. And that's what they're playing as I'm reading your message. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay, Cameron, it may be unable to speak, but this person is speaking. It's like they're getting their words back to front. They go to say a T, but they'd say a P. And possibly, see, sometimes that's to do around somebody who has had a stroke or something that's gone wrong up here. Okay. Now, as I said over on my Facebook page today, that I will be doing some phone readings. So what I'm going to do here, I am looking for phone numbers. Do not put your phone number up here on the comment section, because I don't want you guys opening yourself up to scammers or trolls. So please just bear that in mind. What are you saying here, Cameron? I've never been to meet that song. That's what they're singing to me. Okay, that is as I was reading you, that's what they were singing to me. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about with that. Now, my phone number is, let me pop this up here. There we go. 0411 320 693. If you would like to be considered for a random phone reading, now bear in mind you are going to be live and everybody will be hearing you. Text me through your phone number to that number on the bottom of the screen. Don't go putting it up there on the comments section. You will be opening yourself up to all sorts of people. So if you send that through to me, I'll be picking phone numbers at random. Thank you. So Cameron, you're saying that's a song I just started listening to again with those lyrics. See, I'm going to get T-shirts made up that says you can't make this stuff up. Okay, I'm just passing the message on, and that's what I say to people all the time. I'm just the messenger. Okay, and that's what I was talking about before, how I need to remove my ego and trust spirit and allow the messages that come through me. So the way that I work, I see, I hear, I feel, I smell, I taste, and I just know when I do my readings. And it's not for me to understand. Sometimes you may make sense of what I'm saying, other times you don't, and that's okay. I just ask that you take everything on board that I do tell you, because sometimes things just haven't even happened yet, or maybe you need to go away and the penny needs to drop, or maybe you need to go and speak to somebody about it, or something triggers you and you go, yeah, I get it now. I don't understand why I say things. It just happens. Okay. All right. So sorry, I can't even talk. Ashika, hello, beautiful. You've been patiently watching me over there on YouTube. Wanted to ask about this new guy, Ishan. Do you see our connection being a short-term thing, or does it have long-term potential? Okay. Straight away, all I'm hearing here is intuition. Okay, so they're showing me that you're a very intuitive person and you already know a lot of these. You feel good about this, but the thing is, I feel like what's happening here is that you've been burnt in the past, and you know when we get excited about something, you're just waiting for the bomb to go off. I feel like that this is what you're feeling here, but in this case, I'm feeling like there is celebrations that are coming here, but you need to get out of your headspace, darling, because what's going to happen is you're going to sit in that energy of lack, where you're just waiting for things to not happen, and you're actually going to manifest it. So I'm going to say to you, just watch that self-sabotage, darling. At the moment, I'd say I feel it's good. You're very intuitive, and I feel like you've answered this, but you're just waiting for the rug to be pulled out from underneath your feet. Okay, self-sabotage, just watch it, darling. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right, now here we go. Oh geez, my goodness. Okay, guys, so far 15 of you have sent messages through already. I didn't even hear the phone go. It didn't even beep. Okay, where are we? Righty. Where are we? Now, again, can I just ask, if I have read you in the last couple of weeks, just be considerate of others who haven't had readings, because I know that people just send their numbers through, and if I've read you, No point me reading you again. I'd rather just let somebody else have that opportunity. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try this number right now. I have absolutely no idea who I'm ringing. So call, put that on speaker. Let's see how this goes. Hang on, I've got a camera.
Hello.
Oh, good evening.
Hello.
Who am I speaking with?
Lisa.
Lisa. Hello, Lisa. Do you know who this is?
Yes, I'm watching you.
Now, can you see now how we've got a lag happening?
Yes.
Yes, you understand it. Hang on, I've got a cat in one arm and I need a free hand to write while I read. Okay, lovely. So you do realise that you are live and the whole world can hear you?
Yes.
Beautiful. And you are happy to have a reading this evening?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so how can I help you, darling?
Oh, just anything extra would be wonderful.
What's your question? I just feel like you're at waiting stage at the moment. You know when we talk about, putting all your ducks in a row and just waiting? Yeah.
Medium.
You're another medium.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, this is a really bizarre thing. So, do I know you?
I'm not sure.
You're not, you're not one of my friends, are you?
No.
Okay. Because I'm just making sure nobody's having a lend of me. So.
No.
No. I'm just thinking because I know a few Lisas. I'm like, hang on a minute. Hang on. Here we go. Are you working with some other males, lovely? Because I feel like I need to highlight a couple of males around you.
No.
Okay, right. I'm going to tell you there's a couple of males that I feel are going to be beneficial for you in terms of moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I feel like one's very black and white, dry, and then I've got the other one that I feel like can be that's really funny because I'm going to say the other one's hot and cold, but the same personality as the other one, but I feel like quite feisty. Either way, there's two males around you that's got some sort of benefit with your moving forward, whether they're to do around workshops that you meet during workshops or whether you'll be working with them side by side.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you out doing things now?
No, I'm just sort of starting up.
Okay, so you understand that because I just feel like that these two will be quite beneficial in terms of you moving forward. Okay, awesome. So just keep an eye out for them. Now, I am picking up a number 7 around you with this in terms of timings. So are you out doing readings yet?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How long have you been operating for?
I've casually for probably about 5 years, but now I'm sort of getting into it.
Right, okay. Now, the thing is, when I get numbers, they're like time frames for me.
Yep.
And 7 weeks, I feel like there's possibly a little bit of movement around there. And I've connected to these. If they're not males, very masculine energy, put it that way. Okay, so just keep that in up until 7 months. So what are we? September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah. Did I see you?
I didn't make that one this time.
Oh.
But normally I get there, but I didn't make it this time.
Oh, right, okay. So what do you get to the expos?
Normally I do at Mittagong, but I went to the Sydney one this year.
Oh, the MBS, yeah, because I'm just saying March. MBS is actually, Sydney MBS is moved their expo. They usually do it in May. They've moved it back to March for next year.
Oh.
Which that's what I was saying. I find that very interesting because I said I feel like things are going to come to fruition around about March onwards. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. So any other questions, lovely, with that?
Just relationship.
Relationship. Okay, you in one now?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to say with that one, you're living with them too. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, okay. Because I want to say there is what's the celebration you're saving up for?
His 50th.
Next month.
December.
December.
Oh, my wedding anniversary next month, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I might have spoiled a surprise something. I'm just being next celebration, saving money.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
That's definitely our anniversary.
Whoopsie. All right, I'll leave that there because I've got a lot of people watching. People are chomping at the bit for readings.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, lovely.
It.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I hope I had oopsie. Okay. Kelly McDonald, love life. Is he coming back or should I be moving on? I'm just going to take, I'm not even going to use my Psychic cat for this. Nobody should be waiting for anybody, lovely. And I say this with love and I say this with respect. And I know it's really, really hard because, you know, our hearts are there and we do love people dearly. But they are showing me a road and they're showing me a fork in the road here, but they're not showing me the fork actually coming back, meaning that the two people coming back together. It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen later on, sweetheart. I'm just going to say, this is when I say this to everybody, do you do you. And this is a funny thing also, the amount of times when I say to people, cut cords, remove the energy, more often than not, that's when the exes do come back. Bear in mind, once they do come back and you've cut those cords and you're feeling good about yourself, you've done work on yourself, that's changed person. You're no longer the same person that you were when you were with that person. And I can guarantee it, you will feel like a completely different person then. But where I'm sitting tonight, yes, I know I'm sitting in my mortician chair, but you get what I'm saying. Where I'm sitting tonight, I'm seeing it in the immediate future. And that's why I want to encourage you, sweetheart, to put that energy into you working on you. And I just see you being a completely different person in the next 6 months as well. Okay. They're also showing, have you taken up an exercise regime? Okay, because they're just showing me it's like you're doing something different than what you're not used to doing as well. So I'll leave that there for you, darling. I hope that helps you. Right, who else have we got on here? What's going on, Julie? The sound's going crazy. Is it? Oh, Lisa. I thought it was you, Lisa Young. Yes, I see. So I'm like, okay, people are seeing comment there from Lisa Young. See, Lisa Young's another medium. That's why I thought I've got Lisa Young on all of a sudden. He's having a lend of me. Love your guts, love. All right. Cherie Brown, your 12-year-old son wants to go to high school next year. He's homeschooled at the moment. Will he be okay? Will he stay there all year? Oh, sweetheart. Okay. This is where I can't tell you what to do. No psychic should be telling people what to do. But I do see that he will be going. It's like I'm hearing big boy now, and it's his way of spreading his wings and feeling like a big grown up here. And I do see, yes, there'll be some teething problems, but that's common. That's normal when we go to high school. And I think it's more mum that's worried. It's mum that doesn't want him to go to high school, and it's mum that's worried about everything else. But I feel good about it, and I feel like it's healthy. I'm hearing the word healthy as well. Okay, where are we? Karen, no, I can't. I'm sorry, Dun. I can't help you find a job soon. Hoping you can help me find a job soon. Sweetheart, I can't. I just see what's going on there. They're just asking me to pass on to you to think a little bit more outside the box here, because I feel like you'll be going into something that it doesn't tick all the boxes for you, but it's a stepping stone. And what I mean by ticking all the boxes, if just say, for example, you're after a full-time 5-day-a-week job, and I feel like that this one's only 2 days or half day here, half day there, but I feel like that is a stepping stone for you to be getting into a job. Okay, that's what they're just asking me to ask you to pass on, to think outside the box here, darling. What else have we got here? Okay, way up the screen again. I'm going to ring you during the week, Lisa. Okay. Eliza Ingram, can you please tell me if you see me moving homes soon? I feel like you've had to pick up paces. Like, you know, when you have a battle and then you've got stuff and you've got to pick up everybody else's crap after the end of it. This is what I'm feeling with you. And I am being shown here. There is a lot on your shoulders at the moment, and I'm being shown here again. I just feel like a lot of it's a waiting game for you. And they're showing me here more money being put away. So, you know, when you keep adding, I am being shown more money being added there. I'm getting the number 8, 7 to 8. So that's very significant for you. 7 to, not the number 7 to 8, 7 to 8 days, 7 to 8 months. It's something like that I'm being shown with you, quite significant. And I'm just going to say again, possibility, don't shoot the messenger. It's not where you're looking. Oh, it's not where you are. I feel like there's a bit of a distance here. Okay, I have to say that. Don't shoot the messenger. So I hope that helped you. Okay. Who else have we got here? Cameron, so thank you for asking that. I would really like to know about your story and how did you find your abilities and how did you strengthen your abilities? That's an interesting question. Thank you for asking that. It's something I was always very, very interested in, and it was always just there, to the point that I never thought that I had it, if that makes sense. In hindsight, I've always been like this, and I thought everybody was just like that. So that's why I didn't think that I was like that, if that makes sense. Bit of a riddle. But the biggest, the eye-opener for me was me having a child very late in life, and me just knowing that everything was going to be okay with this child, and how the doctors kept telling me how most women my age, the pregnancies would end in miscarriage or abnormalities and yada, yada, yada. And I knew the whole time that I was having a girl, I knew that she'd be fine. And even to the point I was telling doctors that I would be having an emergency Caesar. She'd come early and I would have a Caesar. I kept saying, she's going to come early, she's going to come early. And then they're asking me for birthing plans. And I said, no, I don't need a birthing plan. I'm going to have a cesarean. And they thought I was crazy. And long story short, she came 2 months early. Long story short, I was sitting in front of my computer at lunchtime one day, and I just had this niggling, I have to go to the doctor, go to the hospital, go and get this checked out. Absolutely no reason why, because I'd only just had a checkup the week before. And I turned up at the hospital. I drove myself to the hospital, turned up. They said, what's wrong? I said, I don't know. You know, they hooked me up. and she was born by emergency Caesar within that hour, and no one knew I was in hospital. I didn't even have time to process that I was having a child, and I went to sleep. I woke up and I had a child, and I guess that was pretty much the eye opener for me, and it just went from there, and here I am, 5 years. I'm going into my 5th year now of readings, and I have worked very, very hard to get to where I am. It's not like all of a sudden, bang, here I am, I've arrived. I do this 24/7. I do a lot of travel. I put myself out there. I'm forever learning. Every time I think that I've got something nutted out, Spirit will throw me a curveball to teach me something new again. Okay. I will say, though, however, that Hollywood does have a lot to answer for with psychics and with mediums. It's not the way Hollywood. I mean, it's not Hollywood. Okay, they've got a lot to answer for. Who else have we got on here? But good question. Thank you. I might do another phone reading. Right. How many more messages have I got through here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, there's a lot of you here. Thank you for sending me your numbers through. Can't even see. Okay. Now, if I ring you, because I've got people here saying all these questions again, I've only just asked for the number. I don't want questions. And again, if I ring you, please, just one question. Okay, anything more is going to start turning into a whole reading, and let's give everybody else a go on here too. Okay, where are we? Can't even see. Just hit call. See how we go with this one.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, how you going?
I'm very well. Who am I speaking with?
It's Mel.
Mel.
Yeah.
Mel. Okay, I must know you, Mel, because you sound like I know you.
Yeah, I have met you.
Awesome. Huh?
Sorry?
I said awesome. Awesome, yeah. Mel. Yeah. Awesome, Mel. Okay, now when did I read you last, lovely?
It would be probably February last year.
Oh, so good 18 months or so. Awesome. Okay. In young. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't remember. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I
know. All right, darling. So you know that you are live.
Yes, I do.
Everybody say hello to Mel.
Hello, everyone.
It's like this real interaction happening now on these live feeds. Now, you are live. People can hear you. The world can hear you. So are you fine with that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so how can I help you?
I just wanted to sort of get a general update on what's happening moving forward.
That's a general.
I know it's a general. Do you want to?
What's happening moving forward? Give me a specific, lovely. Did you have a problem with the love life?
I've had a lot going on with my daughter. So
okay, is this to do around love life or a relationship?
A relationship.
Yeah, with your daughter?
Yeah.
And it's her relationship?
Yeah.
Yep, because it's all come to an end, is that right?
Yep.
And I can't swear or, use on these, you know that. Yep. But, where I'm going with all that.
Yep.
And it's not going to change with the relationship. Okay.
Yep.
So it's like literally one door shuts and another door opens with her.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So how old is she?
23.
23. All right, 23. How long was she in that relationship for?
No, not her relationship. Her relationship with me.
With you, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have to highlight 23.
Yep.
Okay. Has this been going on and off since she was about that age?
With that? Yeah. For some time.
Yeah. Okay. Because I have to honour that and highlight that, and I'm just being shown So she's not talking to you at the moment?
No.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was picking up, because I was just like, yeah, no, it's all stopped. So got that. Thank you very much, Lee. And they're just showing me here. There's going to be another door that opens for her. There's a lot of stubbornness with her, and somehow you're the scapegoat.
And sorry?
You're the scapegoat. The scapegoat. Do you know what that means with that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, this is what I also have to ask here. Is she going off to do some form of educational study?
Perhaps.
Because I have to highlight that, and I have to highlight that there is something to do with an opportunity around that with her. Yeah. All right. So I'll just give you all of that. So that could be something positive moving forward with her. Yeah. I also feel like, so next month, interesting, September, I have to highlight September around her as well. So have we got like no communication at all at the moment? Yep, with her, because I feel like I need to highlight around September, and we're only, I mean, realistically, we're only a couple of weeks from there now, and I feel like that there will be something there around about then with her. Okay. We don't have a family celebration around then, do we?
No.
Yeah, okay. There's some sort of move coming up around her as well. I feel like I need to highlight as well. Has she got kids at the moment? She got kids too?
No kids, no.
Yeah, no, it's I'm just trying to work out, because I'm being shown kids, whether they're showing me kids in terms of happy family, or but I'm going to say there's something to do around a move with her as well. There will be movement, there will be change, and I feel like that will start around about next month. And but the thing is with her, it's like a long. I'm hearing they're singing me songs again. Hang on. It's all about songs tonight. Is it Paul McCartney that sings Long and Winding Road?
Long and Winding Road. Yeah,
it's a long. So. That's all I'm hearing. It's a long and winding road.
Yeah.
That song.
That would describe it.
Yeah.
To a T.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been an ongoing struggle.
Long and winding road. That song.
Yes, it's taken a lot of different directions.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of things going on with her that I really can't be discussing on live feed. Because it's a third party. It's not you. And I can't go disclosing that, but I can talk in cryptic, so you do understand what I'm talking about. But I feel like next month there's something going on there, and there will be talk of something around a move as well. But I just feel like with her, there's something to do with opportunity, either to do with work, career, or an offer or opportunity with education or something with that as well. Okay.
Awesome.
Things will change, but that's the best I can give you this evening.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much.
Go and listen to that song, Long and Winding Road. I can't even talk. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. 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 Okay. Who else have we got on here? I'm hearing so many songs this evening. It's a long and winding road. Okay, who else have we got here? Thanks, Tamwa. Hardworking psychic. Yeah, even when I'm not working, I'm still switched on. This is the thing, guys. My day consists of I sit down, I do a lot of writing, I connect with spirit. Every day I wake up, when I'm in the shower, don't visualize that, please. You'll make yourself sick. But I actually pray in the morning. I open up, I speak to my team. I thank them for protecting me the night before. I ask them to open me up to be receiving messages so I can pass them on to you lovely people. And I put the intent out there of what I wanted to do, what I'd like to achieve during the day, and also signs and synchronicities I ask for to help me make decisions that need to be made as well. And the same thing when I go to bed of a night time, I'm in bed. And again, I will pray and I will thank my team for the day that I had. And thank you for protecting me during my readings and to actually shut me down so that I do have some sort of a peaceful sleep. Doesn't happen. I still wake up at the witching hour, which is around 3 a.m. without fail. And sometimes I have little visitors during the night as well. But that's basically my life in a nutshell. I'm in the car, I'm driving, I'm talking to them as well. Okay. Hi, Maud. Thank you for coming. Great to see you too. I've been on here live every week. I've been doing it for quite a long time. Trina, hello. Hang on, who else have we got on here? How are we going for time? Geez, it goes quick now. Kim, thank you. Yep, thank you for trusting me with your reading. Thank you. I do, you know that. Beatles. Right. Fee really needs some direction. This is the thing. It seems to be this time of the year where I'm getting a lot of people they're coming in to have readings with me and asking me for some direction, that they're feeling lost and they're saying that they need direction. And I will tell you, generally when you do feel like that, it's when you are about to go in a different direction. And it's like they're showing me the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz, the yellow brick road. And when they come up to that corner, the fork, and it's like, do we go right, do we go left? And they're both yellow brick roads. I didn't know which one to go on. Now, all this is that your life is about to go on a different path, and it's nothing nasty. And people are feeling lost because we're about to go into something possibly unknown. And I get excited when we go into the unknown because I know that the universe has got my back. So, Fee, this is what I'm going to say to you. Trust the process. Now, the process may not be fun, it may not be nice, it may feel like things are out of control for you, but I can promise you it is the universe trying to put you where you need to be and put you in the path of things that are beautiful. Okay? Trust the process. Just trust. Now, if you're still needing some direction, I would encourage you to go and do a little bit of meditation. And again, grab yourself a journal and just start writing. Okay. Night, Sally. Did you say? I thought you were saying night. You're saying every night, 333. There, the witching hour. Every night. Okay, Cassandra, you're wondering if you're going to move house, and if yes, on your own. Okay. At the moment, again, everything's a waiting game. Seems to be a waiting game for everybody at the moment for a lot of things. I'm being shown with you. Okay. Please show me with that. You're asking if you're going to move soon. Is that right? Going to move house. Okay. There is so much confusion around you. Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? I'm going to say, if you stop overthinking, the decisions will come. I'm just like, you are so on the fence with all this. Do I, don't I? That's all I'm hearing. Should I stay or should I go? I'm hearing now. Geez, I told you that they are on fire with songs today. Should I stay or should I go? Who sings that? Is it The Clash? Can somebody look that up, please, for me? Should I stay or should I go? That's all I'm hearing with you. And I'm going to say, at the moment, you are staying put. Okay, maybe in a couple of weeks' time it may be different, but at the moment where I'm seeing is no, no, no. It's just staying put at the moment. Okay, whether things still need to play out or things you still need to get your ducks in the row here, at the moment you're staying. Okay, I hope that helps you. Who else have we got here? The Clash. Thank you. Thought it was the Clash. That's all I'm hearing. The Clash. Should I stay? Should I go? Thanks for that, guys. Spirit's talking to me in songs this evening. Who else have we got on here? Let's go another phone call. Okay, I can't even see now. Try and call this number.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, this is Leonie.
Leonie, thank you. I'll just write your name down here, darling. So you've been waiting for me.
Well, yes, obviously.
Have you been manifesting?
Oh, I have been manifesting, yes.
Because as I'm talking to you, they're asking me to remind you that it's a new moon tomorrow.
Yes.
You know that, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've done my new moon intentions.
Geez, they're on fire this evening. So hang on, just to, everyone, it's new moon tomorrow, in case I forget to tell you, time to manifest. New moon in Leo. So Leonie, have I read for you before, darling?
No, you haven't.
Okay. Where are you situated?
I'm in the mid-north coast in Bellingen.
Bellingen. Thank you. Awesome. So you just found me by surfing the net?
No, I'm not that random. No, I think I saw you were doing the Outback Spiritual Festival.
Yes.
Yes, and I've been following it because it looks awesome. And this year I'm unable to go, so I followed, a lot of people that they advertised.
Beautiful. Yeah, no, it's a new one for me too.
Yeah, so, I think it'll be awesome. She's done an awesome job.
She's put her heart and soul into this.
Hasn't she? Yeah,
yes.
She seems like just a really decent, authentic human being.
And I was trying to get Jill on here this evening. She was going to be on here, but she's caught up with other commitments.
Oh, she must be so busy.
Yeah,
she must be beside herself.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get her on next week to talk about the festival.
Yeah,
anyway,
awesome.
Leonie, you are live.
Yes, I know.
And everybody, the world can hear you.
Yep, and that's fine.
So,
no secrets in this little black guy's life.
How can I help you this evening?
Well, I've had a lot of change in my life in the last 10 months.
I love it.
And I feel like this path is opening up. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
You're a healer,
and
lovely.
I want to know what it is.
You're a healer.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So you wanted me to tell you that?
Well, I used to do that a lot, and then I left and had children, and had to earn real money instead of pretend money. And I've been debating turning.
Yep, and that's why you had to come
into a healing center.
Yep. Yes, and yes.
Yeah, okay.
So
that's my question.
I've answered it all. It's like I think I'm attracting all the healers on here this evening, which is great. But they're just showing me, let me feel a little bit more into this, because what I'm also picking up around you, I'm picking up a whole multitude of things with you.
Yeah.
Now, in a good way, it's like that feeling, that anxiety feeling that you get. It's excitement, but it's like a panic thing at the same time.
Yeah.
So that is you that I am picking up. Now, there is going to be changes with you. Between now and the end of the year, I see that there is a lot of planning that's going on here. So I just feel like you're not in the position to start hitting the road running, if that makes sense, the ground running. Next year is when there will be things put in place. And I'm just being shown here. So you're single.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're saying single.
Yes.
And they're just showing me here independent. And am I correct? Like this, it's all been an eye opener for you. It's like you've got so much power behind you, and it's like nobody will stand in your way.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Now, also, I have to talk about. There's nobody in your life at the moment. Is that correct?
No, because there is somebody. My husband died.
Yeah, I know. Just don't give me any more, because that's what I knew what you were getting at with this. Because what's going to happen here when there's nobody, that because they're saying to me that there's nobody in your life, but there is somebody coming. Okay. Now, don't shoot the messenger.
Okay.
You feel it too.
Yeah, I've wondered, but you know, I've gone, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but this is where I'm going to say that you're independent, you stand in your power, and it's going to take a very, very, what will I say, top of the shelf person.
Yes.
You know, when we look at a bar and we pull beers, or we've got the top shelf liqueur, we're talking about top shelf liqueur.
Yes.
To take you off the single shelf. Now, I'm not saying any time soon, put it that way. What I'm being shown here is that it will happen once you get yourself sorted with the road that you need to be on with the healing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, your husband passed from an illness. Is that that's what I'm picking up with him. Okay.
He did have it for quite a while.
Yes.
But it's very quick.
Yeah, I know, but I have to. Everything that they give me, I'll pass on to you, and I just say it, and it's not for me to understand, but I do feel like it was quite quick. So this is cancer related, was it?
Yes,
with him. Yep, thank you. He's just showing me all of that as well. What's his name, please? Chuck. Okay. Now, also, I feel like I need to acknowledge a name of Brian, Brian, sounding name, Bryant, something like that as well, around him.
Well, I work with dead people, so I'm a funeral director, so probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I have to acknowledge it's to do around your.
It's to do him.
Yes.
With him.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with work, darling.
It quite possibly is one of his relations.
Yeah. So again, I won't feel into that. Coming back, and I have to talk to you also. And I don't usually do medical and things like that, but have you had issues with your teeth?
Yes, I have.
Because he's highlighting that.
Yeah.
So, and you've been ignoring it too. Is that right?
No, I'm having it out next week.
Okay,
so,
all right.
But this is just ignoring it. Just put it off.
This is just his way of saying, I see what's going on around you.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Now, you're turning a studio something, because your house, is that two-story?
No, it's...
I feel like I've got something underneath. I feel like I need to go underneath.
On the same block.
Okay, because I need to talk about something else that needs to be converted. Do you understand that?
Yep. The granny flat.
Okay, and you haven't started that yet?
No, I'm just moving out
October.
Of the house.
He says October.
Okay.
October. There's movement around that there.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's why I said nothing much. I feel like it's all prep up until Christmas, and obviously, blind Freddie, and you don't have to be a psychic to say nothing happens goes on between December and January, and that's why I feel like I need to highlight March for you with that moving forward as well. Okay, so when we talk about healing as well, there's a couple of different modalities that I feel like you will be working in.
Yep.
As well. So what's your qualifications now? Because I am picking up energy as well as sound.
Yeah, I do a lot of energy work. I do Reiki. I do shamanic work. I do, I'm pretty psychic, so I, read people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm attracting them all tonight, aren't I?
You are.
That's great. So, and I'm sure you'll be out at the festival next year then too.
Well, I'm hoping if they hold it next year, absolutely, I'll be there with bells on.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So, what other questions do you have for me this evening?
I have one.
Yeah.
My current business that I'm running, will I close that down?
Okay. No, you'll have other people step in for that.
Okay, cool.
You know that. You know that too.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, it's like the tooth. You keep pushing it and seeing if it's still
Look,
sore.
you've worked too hard, darling. That's the thing.
Yeah, I do work hard.
And and just to let it go now, you're just like, for what for? I do see you will still keep that. Somehow you'll find a way to keep that. And I just see you handing it over to other people, but still have your finger in the pie.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. You're just being called on to do other work.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep, totally.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you for watching me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. See you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, who else have we got on here? So those who've just joined me, as you can probably work out, I do random phone readings. And that's why I've got my phone number across the bottom of the screen there for you to send your phone number through to. Okay. Who else have we got on here? Okay, I've got a lot of people on here asking for guidance as well, like Yasmin. Again, I'll just say to everybody, people asking for guidance, again, take a step back and just breathe. All right? And I'll tell you again from experience, people are looking for guidance because they're feeling lost. I feel like you put a little bit too much pressure on yourself. And I'm going to direct this to you, Yasmin, but I'm sure when I say this, the other people can take what I am about to say. You're putting a little bit too much pressure on yourself, sweetheart. I feel like you've gotten to a certain age and you feel like that you feel like you should have achieved XYZ by this age and it hasn't happened. Okay? And with that, I'm going to throw in family, society, friends. You're looking at the whole big thing and you are comparing yourself to other people. And I want you to stop doing that. Okay, they're actually showing me apples and oranges, comparing apples to oranges. And I don't want you doing that. I want you to take a step back. I want you to breathe, darling. Okay, everything happens when it's meant to happen. Don't try to force things. And that's why if you're not doing anything at the moment, obviously the universe is making that happen because for a reason. Okay, and just understand that the universe has your back. Go and get yourself a journal, start writing down your thoughts, meditate, ask your team for some guidance. They will give it to you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All righty. Now, who else have we got on here? I've come up to 9 o'clock. I only go for an hour, and that's gone so quickly. I've blinked and it's 9 o'clock already. So just while I've got some of you newbies on here, again, I'm just going to run these dates by you. As I said, Goulburn was last weekend. I'm out at Bathurst this weekend for a psychic and mediumship show on Saturday night. I will be at Bathurst Panthers doing the mediumship show with the Divine Channeler, Donna Young and Elizabeth Bratcher. I can't even talk. Here we go again. What is wrong this evening? Bathurst Panthers. Tickets are still on sale if you are in the area and you need to go to the Living Wellness page and you can purchase your tickets through there. The following day, I will be back at Bathurst Panthers doing private readings with the Living Wellness Expo. The doors open at 10:30. With that, you cannot pre-book. The pre-bookings have been taken. It is now on a first come, first serve basis. So I would suggest you get there prior to 10:30. I do know that we tend to get booked out within the hour of those doors opening. Following week, I'm doing the pilgrimage out to Broken Hill. And I am going with Linda Yusuf. There will be a number of us out there for that weekend. I am available now if you would like to do pre-bookings. Anybody out there who is going to the festival, I'm happy to take your booking. So I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. I've got main stage on Sunday night, I think. And I'm also doing a workshop, I think, on the Sunday again. I've just got to check those times. And I think that's it for now. I won't bore you with too many more dates. I just can't keep up. Canberra, I am returning to Canberra for a day of private readings on the Thursday, the 14th of September. And I think I will leave that there. Otherwise, it just gets too confusing with these dates. Okay. Right. Now, Jody, you're asking me, what message does my spirit guide have for me? I've been sending a message, but I can't align myself. So really, that's a general reading that you're asking me for there. Lovely. So, okay, what are you waiting for? Okay, that's all I'm hearing. What are you waiting for? Okay, I'm hearing the time is right now. Do it now. Okay, you're wanting guidance on something, and that's what they're saying. What are you waiting for? So do it, lovely. Erin, yes, they can hear us on the other side, sweetheart. Of course they can. Okay. I've got somebody quite young. I feel like youngish around you, quite playful. Now, the thing is, I feel like that this passing's been like in the last 12 months, sweetheart. And the thing is also, I can promise you, they can hear you. Do not even need to speak out loud. You can do it all here telepathically, sweetheart. You don't need to speak out loud, but if you feel like you need to speak out loud, my God, darling, you speak out loud. You do whatever you feel's right, okay? Because they are never, ever far away from you, and I can promise you that. And the thing is, I have so many people come in and ask me, are they okay? And I can promise you that as well. Yes, they are. The thing is also, when they pass, there is no pain, there is no anger, there is no guilt, sweetheart. You need to understand that also. Okay. Now, this playful person, that's why I say I feel like there's been like approximately 12, not quite 12 months, and you're saying there 12 months. And the thing is also, sweetheart, with this, when they come back to me and I do mediumship, I feel symptoms, I feel how they passed, I feel all these things, I feel their personality, I feel all this, but it doesn't mean that that is what they are experiencing on the other side, if that makes sense. They need to come through to me. They need to come to me and present themselves that way, so you understand that is the person that I do have. Okay, my job as a medium is to bring that evidence to the table, to their personality, how they passed, everything else, so you understand. Okay, but I can promise you that's not what they are experiencing on that side. Okay, so I hope that helps you. All right. All I'm hearing is guilt, and it's guilt with you. Okay, and there is no way that, there is to be no guilt, no feeling of guilt with this. Okay. Again, I get that as well. And when I get that with them, generally they don't want to talk about their passing, and that usually indicates to me that they were responsible as well. And then I pick up that feeling of guilt as well. Not the case, sweetheart. Okay, but they come through with a lot of love for you. So much love. Okay, now I believe this was either a contemporary of yours, friend or brother. That's what I'm feeling. It's very, very close as well, without going too much into it. I don't feel like it was blood. Okay, I want to say contemporary. So contemporary is same generation, but not blood related as well. But they come through and they do thank you for being there and being their friend. It was like you're the only person that I feel like that you understood them. Okay, and they thank you for that as well. Okay, but I'll leave that there, and that's what I said. I can't really spend too much time doing this, but I just feel like I needed to pass that message on to you. Okay, so I also have to acknowledge, so passing, have we got something, when was the passing? I'm picking up 20, I feel like 21, 20, when was the passing? I feel like the date of that is quite significant as well, darling, but I'll leave that as there, okay, darling, so I hope that helps you. Okay. Where are we? Okay. How are we going for time? Julie, are you okay for a little bit more, or are you tired? Are you still with me? Okay. 21. See? These are just little bits of evidence that they come through and give me, so you understand that, there is no such thing as death. I don't believe in it. I just believe we go to another plane. They may not be here physically, but their soul is with us, does not leave. Okay. Jessica, yes, dogs, cats, animals are very, very sensitive to spirit. Watch them. Watch their behavior. All right. Trina, yes, they are always with us. Always. How many times do we stand there and like you'll be washing up or you're by yourself and then you feel this feeling like somebody stepped in right behind you and you turn around and you expect to see somebody there and there is nobody there. That's just one example of feeling spirit. For me, they come here, they hang on my right-hand side. That's why I'm like this a lot when I do my readings. And it's I see things clairvoyantly and I hear, and a lot of the times when I've got a very, very strong spirit with me, I get this suction in my ears, and it's like my ears get blocked. They're all got their own little different calling cards. And this is the thing, those who are still watching, all you need to do is sit there in silence, try and calm your mind and get rid of a lot of thoughts. It's very hard to rid your mind of thoughts. But try to do that, and then you ask them to step forward and you ask them to show you a calling card of when they are around you. Now, you might get a little shiver in a certain part of the body, or you might get a little tingle on your face, or your left ear might tingle, or your nose might tingle, or something like that. And that's them showing you one of their little calling cards. Okay. Roussel, is it Roussel? I do apologise if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I just want to know if moving house won't upset my mum in heaven. No, it won't, darling. Okay. Okay. The house, those memories will be going with you. Okay. She wants you to be happy. Okay. So, Sally, your necklace moves and tingles, so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. It's, yes, Trina, you feel it. Roussel, you are welcome, sweetheart. The memories, you will never get rid of the memories. Okay. I'm hearing that the house needs to be made way for another family. Does that make sense? Okay. I hope that helps you. Now, we are coming up to 9:15. And as I said, I only come on for the hour, and it seems to be getting later and later each week. So, Roussel, yes, yeah. Okay, so you understand what I'm saying with that. Okay. Ali, yes, the white feather, you know that's a sign. Look, there's many different signs that they give us. And I'll give you a story, and these people may be watching this evening. I remember this when I was doing a reading at an expo at West Unanderra a couple of weeks ago, and I remember doing this reading for this lady for her daughter and asking about something or other, and I started talking about signs that we get from spirit world, And I kid you not, I looked down to the floor and there was a 5-cent piece right at my foot in the reader's room. No reason why it should be there. And it was like literally that was meant for that person I was reading for. And I picked it up and I said, that is for your daughter from, I forget who it was that I brought through. And that is for them from, I think it was from her mother. It's and it was really bizarre how spirit works, but that's a sign, and you know that that's a sign. Okay. Trina, birds are your signs. Look, I love crows. Go figure. You know, I'm a witch. I love crows. Very intelligent animals. A lot of people get freaked out with crows, thinking that it's going to come with death and bad news and everything else. For me, crows are confirmation. And I have a crow that sits outside my shop. Okay, Sally, dragonflies are for you. Okay, yep. That's another sign as well. What you do, you know, you give them, you tell them what sign that you want to get. They will give it to you. Bluebirds for Trina. Bluebirds, yep. Okay. 1-1, a lot of numbers as well. They do communicate to us with numbers and songs. They're on fire this evening with the songs with me. But as I was saying before I got off track, and here I am, I'm going off track again. So Galen, you're saying, I say good morning to all the crows on my way to work. They're beautiful birds. Absolutely beautiful birds. And as I'm going off track again, I am going to sign off because, as I said, I usually only come on for the hour. I do really enjoy these live feeds. We've got this great little community going now, and I absolutely adore it. So I do hope that you enjoy the phone readings that I do. I do enjoy doing them as well. And as you said, I do try to break it up with the phone readings and reading comments off here as well and giving a few little words of wisdom. I hope you do enjoy it. Risa, when are you coming to Sydney? I'm only in Wollongong, lovely. It's only an hour down the road. Now, I only come to Sydney for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival at Darling Harbour. Otherwise, there's no reason for me to come up there. I am only an hour down the road. I do have people travel to me. If you can't get to me, I am available for phone readings or for Zoom video readings. If you wanted to book a reading with me, the details are going across the bottom of the screen there, the Psychic Pinup. .setmore.com. If you go there, it will give you my next availability. I've only got a couple of spots left for this week. And then next week, I'm pretty much off the air. I've got this whole Priscilla thing happening out at Broken Hill, and that's going to take me off the air until probably halfway through the following week. So let's say 2 weeks. 2 weeks I'll be off the air with readings in Port Kembla and possibly Zoom readings as well. Okay, so I've got a couple left for this week off the top of my head, but don't quote me on it. People may have booked in while I've been doing this. I have no idea. Okay, so good night, everybody. Thank you so much. I will be back here again next Tuesday evening. Yes, Tuesday. I'm not on the road. Definitely next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is, put it simply, Sydney. Just look up Sydney time. So wherever you are in the world, I will see you all this time next week. Thank you. Stay safe. Be good.